All right, we're talking about chaos and how we kind of fit our 2-2-1 into that, and then how chaos can simply turn into any one of these, empty, bunch, split, which means we don't change how we defend it. So chaos meaning like they throw crazy formations at you, right? So a center on the sideline, quarterback's back here, receiver in the middle, maybe shaded one side or the other. The principles of what we want to do with a free rush on their quarterbacks don't change. You have the sideline to your advantage, rusher, so just know like you've got to beat, and the center knows that too. The center is going to try to get you to force a little bit wider to see if they can't get a lane for their quarterback coming up this way too. So you have to be fast enough to be able to kind of beat those first couple of steps, or the backer who's man on the center or snapper is going to line up kind of heads up on that inside shoulder to not give them the opportunity. So as soon as the ball is snapped and he sticks his head up to try to widen you, you're lining up on his hip out here. He's making sure that the center doesn't widen you out and you can just get that free run, okay? Because the backers are man on, the rushers are essentially man on and got to go get the quarterback, and then our man beater here, regardless of where that wide receiver lines up. So let's say that they snap it on this side, right? And on this side, you're the rusher, and you're like, well, my quarterback's out there, but he's not getting the ball. You know, what you want to do is not come running downhill and give him the opportunity to run past you. You got to kind of slow play things and just kind of watch where he goes and just play him man from there, okay? So again, if you get a chaos formation like this, the backers, you need to be lined up on that inside most shoulder of the snapper, and the rusher needs to be literally right next to you so that as the center pops up and tries to widen, you can get enough step. You've got help to not be widened, and you can get a good first step to make sure that you get after the guy with the ball. Now, other kind of chaos formations. Well, maybe they line everybody up on the sideline with 3 blockers and a quarterback and then an ISO receiver. Well, guess what? I mean, it just turns into bunch, right? Or they take a split formation, right? And they try to they take a split and then they try to kind of widen it to one side of the field or the other. Then you call it split, all right? So just know that like chaos means anything that we haven't covered, right, here. Most of the time it turns into a split or bunch or empty. But if it's something weird that we haven't seen or not talked about right here, then understand that the principles of what we're trying to do stay the same. A free rusher at the quarterback, and then we're man on across the board everywhere else.